he's like a little more on the dramatic romantic side, while Jacob is kind of ordinary. I'm not really sure. I never really went through entirely with his romance. I flirted with him a few times. It's kind of like a little more interesting than doing it's like another Caden romance, but a little more interesting. And then Garrus is just lulz. it's seriously, it's so funny. It's just hilarious. But anyway, okay, I'll continue.
You seem okay with taking a risk on me. Why?
Soldiers like us know how important trust is to the crew. I'm not used to seeing it on a Cerberus ship. Definitely not from people they put in command. But you focus on more than the job. A threat this big, you can't just throw people at it blind. They need inspiration.
Oh my god. They just don't want to let go of the flirting.
There's a lot riding on this, but we can't give up everything.
Not always a choice we get to make. Good to try, though. I gave it my best back in the Alliance. Got labeled a troublemaker. They were always on the lookout for disruptive types. Cerberus isn't any better. They just put more effort into hiding how much they spy on you.
Let them watch. We're not hiding anything.
Wouldn't matter if we were. It's not like they can reel us in. We're handling this, whether they like it or not. Anyway, I should get back to prep. Nice talking to you, Shepard. Let's do it again sometime.
Oh yeah, let's just talk. It's kind of like he says that like it's some major thing just to have a conversation. Are we just not supposed to associate with each other?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, would like that, actually. Talked about work earlier. Time with Special Tasks Group studying genophage. It wasn't entirely honest. Lie of omission. Also, other kinds. Need to clear the air. Mission too important to keep secrets. Work on genophage was more than just study.
Uh-oh.
What was the Special Tasks Group doing with the Krogan genophage?
Study at first, as I said, but uncovered surprising data. Krogan population was increasing at faster rate than expected. Krogan were adapting to genophage, overcoming disease.
Did the Krogan evolve, or did some of their scientists develop a treatment?
Krogan scientists? Never met Krogan scientist worthy of term. No. Natural evolution. Krogan physiology incredibly durable. Organ redundancy, backup systems, cellular regeneration. Genophage like any other natural hazard. Krogan evolved past it.
Maybe they were just having a lucky year. Or fewer mercs left, meaning more Krogan were left to repopulate.
Please, Shepard. Social environmental concerns accounted for. Not an undergraduate. Population spike caused by adaptation to genophage. No other possibility.
I don't want to say it's a good news, because it's not. I'm sorry, I don't... Krogan just scare me. They just scare the shit out of me, because they're so... They all they want to do is fight. And it's like... It just scares me if they were to have, you know, the population spike. So I'm one of those people who kind of agrees with anyone who's like, yeah, we kind of need genophage.
What did your team do when it learned that the Krogan were overcoming the genophage?
Personally led a science team. Geneticists, chemists, sociologists, mathematicians. Created new version of genophage. Released it on Tuchanka, other Krogan-centric areas. Restabilized Krogan population.
You never considered other options?
Hundreds. Thousands. Modified genophage offered best outcome. Stabilized population, avoided publicity that could incite Krogan anger, averted potential genocide, or devastating war. Best solution for whole galaxy. Krogan included.
If the Krogan are so dangerous, why not just sterilize them outright?
Not a war criminal, not a murderer, genocide, unnecessary. Krogan as a whole, violent, aggressive, still have outliers, worth saving. Genophage modification protected galaxy, allowed Krogan chance to survive. Everyone wins. Good for us, good for them.
Right, see, that's what I kind of like about Mordin. Like, he has no problem with getting a job done with, like, taking down threats, but at the same time, he's not all for just killing with no reason, or killing where it's not necessary. So, I like his mentality.
How did you distribute the modified genophage?
Covert drops, hospitals, clan centers, water supplies. Very difficult. Few Solarians on Tuchanka. Team got caught a few times. Had to fight free. Messy. Better when things went as planned.
How did your genophage modification work?
Krogan evolution attached garbage genetic code to genophage attack sites. Modification created other areas for garbage code to connect. Left sites clean, capable, running smoothly.
So I just want to say, I noticed that the audio is kind of skipping again. I don't know if it's... I'm thinking it's probably fraps with the frame rates, but I don't know. The game also seems to be a little glitchier this time around, the second time playing it, so I don't know if it's something like that that's doing that, but... Okay, I'm gonna have to go and tell him.
You were protecting galactic stability. I'm glad to see you were willing to do what was necessary.
Indeed. Collectors doing horrific things may face hard choices. Wanted you to know I'm willing to do what's necessary. Should get back to work. Talk more later. Next time tissue synthesis has to compile. Good for free time.
Alright, time to go downstairs. And I don't have fish yet, so the thing about the fish is that you have to feed them after every single mission or else they die. Which is a problem, obviously. So I still haven't decided which person I want to recruit next. I think I'll go with Jack. Oh, sorry, I should have said Jack. I mean the convict. It's okay. I think you can deal with what her name is. Okay, fine. It's a lot in the open. Jack's a girl. I'm sure the majority of you already know this because this game's like a couple years old already, so I'm sure that most of you have played this or watched it before already, so yeah. I hope I didn't spoil too many people. Alright, so we've got Garrus. So this next, when I talk to him, it's pretty much like the only time you talk to him and have a decent conversation with him until you start romancing him. Which I am doing. So far, that's pretty much... Okay, so it's a restroom, and then there's crew quarters. Alright, I'll go talk to Miranda.
Did you hear? Another colony went missing. Ferris Fields.
Ferris Fields? Didn't Hadley have a brother stationed there?
Yeah, he's taking it pretty hard.
Ouch.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
There's a lot to do, Shepard. Maybe another time.
Okay, I see.
I'll let you work.
For you.
Of course, Commander.
Okay. Bye, Garrus.
Shepard, need me for something?
Don't you dare say you've got your calibrations.
Have you got a minute?
Sure. Just checking the weapon systems. You can never be too careful. I thought I'd seen every weapon in the galaxy in our fight against Saren. Mercenary work showed me otherwise. And now Cerberus rebuilds the Normandy with a few upgrades to boot. I wish we joined up with them sooner.
Oh, really? He was just like, oh, I'm so worried about you working for Cerberus, and now he's like, oh, I wish we joined up with them sooner.
We haven't joined Cerberus. They're funding our mission. That's all.
Relax, Shepard. Just a figure of speech. I can't exactly doubt your judgment. Not after I got my own squad killed.
Aww.
What did your merc squad do? Didn't sound like you were available for hire.
You saw Omega. It was full of thugs kicking the helpless. I formed my team to kick back. We weren't mercenaries. At least nobody was paying us. We made money by taking down slavers, pirates, or gangs that went too far.
It sounds like you were just another gang.
Then I'm saying it wrong. We didn't shake anyone down. No civilian casualties. That was our rule. Every member of my team had lost someone to Omega's gangs. We weren't out to get rich. We were out to make those bastards think twice before murdering someone in the street.
Doesn't sound like you made any friends with the gangs.
I got 3 separate merc bands to work together to take me down. My manager at CSEC would be impressed. It was simple. We'd hit their shipments, disrupt activities, get under their skin, make them angry. They'd come charging right into our well-prepared kill zone, crossfire and snipers, clean and surgical. They never stood a chance.
How'd you end up fighting mercenaries here on Omega?
I trained to become a Spectre after the Normandy was destroyed, but it didn't work out. Too much politicking at the Citadel. Nobody was willing to take risks. Omega was filled with criminals nobody else could touch. And there was no red tape to slow me down. It was a perfect fit. People here needed someone to believe in. Someone to stand up to the local thugs.
I love you, Garrus.
That explains how you started. How'd you end up with a squad?
Not too different from how you formed your squad to fight Saren, actually. You prove that you get things done, and people join up. Mercs who wanted to atone. Security consultants tired of playing by the rules. I gave them hope. And now they're dead. Shows what I know.
Aw, don't say that.
Tell me about your squad.
There were 12 of us, including me. Former military operatives, CSEC agents, the usual. Had a Solarian explosives expert. Pretty sure he'd spent time in the Special Tasks Group. My tech expert was a Batarian, believe it or not. Not the friendliest guy, but he could hack any system ever built.
How did those mercenary gangs take down your team?
It was my own damn fault. One of my people betrayed me. A Turian named Sidonis. He drew me away just before the Mercs attacked my squad. Then he disappeared. Everyone except me is dead because of him. And because I didn't see it coming.
Don't be that way.
I'm not sure I understand. What happened exactly?
Sidonis asked for my help on a job. When I got to the meeting point, nobody was there. By the time I got back to our hideout, the Mercs had killed all but 2 of my squad. And they didn't last long.
You sure it was a betrayal? Maybe they took Sidonis out first.
No. I put out feelers with some old contacts. He booked transport off Omega just before the attack. He also cleared out his private accounts before he left. He sold me out and ran.
Do you know where Sidonis is now?
No. His trail vanishes after he leaves Omega, but I'll keep hunting. I lost my whole team except for Sidonis. One day I'll find him and correct that. Thanks for coming by, Shepard. I've got some things to take care of.
Yeah, he's got some calibrations to take care of. Aww, Garrus. I'm
Shepard, need me for something?
You're about to hear the thing you're gonna hear like 20 times throughout this entire damn game.
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
Stop it with the calibrations.
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that took down Saren got me some points. Everyone I talked to was polite anyway. Don't worry, Commander. We're all working together.
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
A few, yeah. Here, take a look.
I can get that right away, actually, I think. I'm pretty sure. Hell, I can get the medbay upgrade right away, but I don't really care. Like I said, I'm gonna get the scars are already actually pretty well healed by now at this point because I got my Paragon boost. There's one other thing to say to him.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have the Cerberus crewmen given you any trouble?
I think being part of the team that... Don't worry, Commander. We're all working
Wrong
together.
one.
What can you tell me about the Normandy's armaments?
The weapons upgrades have gone in beautifully. This thing packs a hell of a punch. It just might give us a chance against the Collectors.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Damn you and your calibrations, Garrus. Alright, so we talked to Miranda, we talked to Garrus. And now that I've got the brandy, let's talk to Dr. Chakwa. Oh, I pressed E again. Damn it.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, Right now. You and me.
Oh, yes.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great. Cerberus lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. Often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Joko will always have Vrolik syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly it's true.
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you. Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk. Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
And now... Oh, wow. Are you serious? You actually get drunk? Okay, this so did not happen when I first did this. Derp. And then she's like passed out. The doctor's passed out. That's awesome. Aw, shoot. Now it's all back to normal. Wait, can I like go back in and it's all like derp again? Damn! I never noticed that before. That's funny. Alright, wait, is there anyone? No, there isn't anyone down there. Okay, so I talked to everyone, and there shouldn't really be anything up at the captain's cabin right now. Once I get some fish, I will have some stuff up there to do. No bad
Commander,
frames.
you've received
Stop
a new
it.
message at your private terminal.
There. No, stop that. There we go. Got it. It wouldn't stay selected. Okay. Yeah, this is the guy who was trying to be a merc. Like, or I guess I should say a freelancer. And then and then Shepard's like, oh, trust me, you'll thank me later, don't do it. So yeah. So I assume you got time to read it then. Okay. And this is Daniel, the assistant. Alright. Okay, so we did all that already. Alright, so messages checked. Actually, Joker probably has maybe, possibly another conversation. He has a few more conversations that you can have with him.
Hadley, I heard about Ferris Fields. Any news on your brother?
He's gone. They're all gone. But we'll get them back.
Shepard and Lawson are on it. We'll get your brother back. And make sure the collectors pay for taking him.
Alright, here we go.
Hey, Commander, we got Garrus back. That's great, because he was totally my favorite. With that pole up his ass.
He doesn't really have a pull up his ass anymore.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output, and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, there wasn't much keeping us together.
Aww.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Alright, so that's pretty much everything that I can do right now in terms of conversations and such. At least that I can think of. I did talk to everybody. Oh, I guess I could talk to Kelly some more. A little bit. Oh, I think she has some comments about Garrus. Or else that could be maybe later.
Earlier when we spoke, you were very open with me. I like that. But I hope I didn't come across as too flirty. I don't want to overstep my bounds.
You're very charming, Kelly.
Thank you. The feeling is mutual. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
Really? I know she makes commentary about Garrus being all depressed, so it'll happen eventually. Maybe after I do my next mission, or once I dock and come back. Maybe, I don't know.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
Okay, so we've already kind of...
I better go.
Okay. Maybe we'll talk later.
What is up with her face? Okay, that's better. Alright, so let me decide what I'm going to do first in terms of... Oh, wait. J for journal doesn't work anymore. Okay. So we can either do the Krogan or we can do the convict. I feel more like getting Jack, so we're gonna do that. So we're going to Purgatory, okay. Hold on one sec.